Welcome to our YouTube channel, Sailing Abbey. Thank you for joining us today. Some of our subscribers already know that we live in British Columbia, Canada, and sail all year round and adventure with our 7 children. These next few episodes, we're showing our build of our tiny house that we built as a family. In all these episodes, you can see how we started from a 20-foot trailer triple axle to framing, siding, insulation, cedar shakes, electrical, plumbing, and even the metal roof. The interior was completed with mostly reused finishings. We purchased local materials including rough-cut fir beams and custom-made shingles. All of our children chipped in at different areas of the build. And watch how it was shipped and barged through the Chatham Channel up to our acreage of 5 acres of off-grid grizzly and cougar territory. As we set up the solar panels and the solar system, complete the well, along with everything else, please follow us and subscribe and enjoy the ride.
Good morning. We're gonna head out to the tiny house today with a boat full of stuff. I don't know what time it is, just after 9, and we gotta get going. The tide is gonna be up at 1:30, and we gotta put this boat in the water and get there. It's about a 5-hour drive. Wow, good afternoon. After a 5-hour drive, we are here at the boat, and we're gonna take off and go to the tiny house. This boat ride is approximately 7 miles, and it's going to take us about 25-30 minutes. And we're super spoiled with the tide right now. It is high, so that made putting the boat in the water really easy. The water line here is almost well, it's as high as I think I've ever seen it, so it was really quite easy. Here we are, taking a rip to the tiny house. Old man Garth. Oh, YouTube followers are gonna love that. Gonna have to edit everything he does out. Yeah. All right, we have our 7 nautical miles to go. Yeah, you're gonna use proper words and fingers.
How many miles?
7.
Nautical?
Right? 7 miles.
Nautical or land? Why do you use kilometers? Because it's always the same. Huh? Metric is best.
5 days of this. 5 days.
We are just arriving at our private dock on Chatham Channel.
The tide here is actually quite high. It's already gone down 2 feet since I think that we started. Hey guys. Hey. Milo. Yeah. Little gravel road walk. Not a big deal. Don't really have anything, so I hope we don't run into anything too big. I think they have a trail here. That's cool. Oh, there's a truck. Get some help. Our cinder blocks, 4x4 posts, and everything, including the bathroom sink.
Natasha picked up the bathroom thing, right?
Oh, you want to be in this video, eh?
No, I don't.
It's too late. No, yeah, we both did. It looks cool. We'll install that later on.
Well, good morning. It's Friday. I think it's November 11th. And we're just gonna go fishing, I think. Put some prawn traps down so I'll get some video of that. And we just finished having some breakfast. It's nice and warm in here with the wood stove last night. And actually too hot, wasn't it, Garth? Yeah? Yeah, it was pretty warm last night, so kind of nice that the fire did die out. This morning we did have 2 bald eagles sitting here. Swooped in and did some feeding. They're gone. Range here on the charts. We are probably 336 feet deep there, looks like. Just on the south side of the channel. I don't know what point that is. It doesn't really tell me yet.
Can I say something
Ray
bad?
Point. Oh yeah, what's bad?
Yeah. Don't ever buy a Google phone, piece of shit. Chad has 3 bars, and I have no bars, and it's the same carrier.
Oh, on TELUS, yeah. We both have TELUS, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got an iPhone, and it's working just fine. Anyways, there's another text message just came in. Lucky me. Don't worry, I'll text your wife.
Yeah.
Tell her that we've only lost 1 leg.
Yeah. Well, that'll make her.
Well, let's go drop some prawn traps.
Yeah. So this is cool because I just went back here to take a look. And back here in the bush, I have 1 apple tree, 2 apple trees, and this really cool clearing. There's holly and a 3rd apple tree right there. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Neat little spot here. The last few hours, I spent a couple hours last day. The other day I spent a few hours working on this water tower. And with these 4x4 posts and stands and braces and everything, we have the water tank elevated. And then it comes down through the blue pipe here and into the tiny house. I have a little shut-off valve or a blow-off valve so I can drain it whenever I want to. And it goes all the way into the tiny house here. Right now I am having some problems underneath the sink because that's where I have a water pump and it's leaking. The housing's leaking, so I have to do some fixing there. But this system here is 1,000 liters, well supported. And I'm gonna pump all the water from the well into this tank. And then we've got water galore right by the tiny house. And the water goes in here from the blue hose. And there's another little drain. And then the blue shut-off valve, which is right there. It goes up into the tiny house and into the bathroom, underneath the bathroom sink. We're pulling some prawn traps for the first time this trip, hey? Garth, you're gonna have to rip some heads off. Looks like in this trap we have 20, maybe a bit more. Some of them are massive, though, eh? Yeah, some really good sized ones, though. Besides that one in there. Big guys.
We decided to go up Knight Inlet to go look for some grizzly bears, but we failed. Hey, so here is underneath the bathroom sink, and I've got a little bit of issues going on with these bushings over here, and they're actually leaking, and that one's leaking, and the pump I just bought is leaking. I'm pretty impressed with the pump. It's been fine, but the bushing is leaking. So I'm gonna fix that. And on the countertop here, I've got a couple holes that I've just drilled through with a diamond blade. I'm gonna lay down the bathroom sink on top of that. But first, we gotta remove layers of plastic on this. That's gonna take me some time. So it's time to leave, and we've done a bunch of stuff. We actually, hey Copper, built a little wood rack here to help dry all of our wood. We've installed, I never got to the septic tank there, but it is here. We installed the water tank, and the water tower is built with 4x4 posts times 2 times 4. And that runs all the way down and around to the bathroom here, up into the pump. We had some issues inside there. So, Garth was working on lots and lots of stumps down here, doing some chainsawing. Yeah, Garth finished off a whole whack of wood over in the corner here. Yeah, he's covered it up nicely. Thanks, Garth. What else we do, Garth?
So Chad won't
So
Chad won't freeze his little butt off the next time he comes back.
I know, yeah. Well, I'm not cold. I'm definitely not overly hot like you are. Garth's complaining about how hot it is in here.
Yeah,
40, 45 degrees Celsius, I'm sure.
That's no clothes.
All right, I'm coming in.
I was having trouble breathing. It was so hot.
And we kind of had issues with electricity this trip, hey? We last night was our last night. We ran out of electricity. We filled up that tank, and I think we used too much electricity, but it has not been sunny. So here's the bathroom. Granite countertops are in. The batteries are just underneath. Never forgot to do that, Garth. And this tap's installed. Everything's working, except I haven't run the wires or the hot and cold to this. This is plumbed. Underneath is the big, huge mess. So everything is plumbed. I just had an issue with the hot water, the water pump, and that wasn't working. So we're gonna bring it, take it home, fix it, get a new one, and keep going. But over here we have our filters, 1 and 2, UV filter, and then it goes to all the different lines that it needs to. And that's it for the system. Hot water demand, our electrical box right there, boom, boom. Right now we got, we're doing pretty good actually. We got 24 and that 0.1 volts in the system right now. I can actually change it here. And you know what? We only got 42, 44 watts going in. That's kind of the issue right now. So, but out of the 3,000 watts of panels that we've got, we only have 50 watts. 284 for some reason. Back to 31. Let's just hit a break in the clouds. We are heading out. Our wood stove did well. I installed the ceiling fan, which needs to be fixed. I guess I didn't get to that yet. I could do that. Everything is looking good. So this is catch number 2. We got skunked in the first pot, but this one is full, right? Hey Garth, what do you think?
It looks pretty good, yeah.
It looks like about 60 or 80 in there. Look at them, the really big ones too, eh?
Yeah.
And one got out already. This thing is massive. Put it in my hand here so you can see how big it really is. And I got big hands. So these things are massive. Here, put them in front of Garth's face. Does that make you see how big it is? All right, let's dump them out.
Chad only takes me when there's a working trip.
Hey, look at this. We got to get him out of there. So, God.
Okay, will do.
Oh, he's swimming down.
Yeah, it's got warmer every day, and we never had any real rain, so it's a little good.
See, you love me forever.
Hey, thanks for joining us on the tiny house. We had so much fun working on all the little projects around the tiny home, including the well and the septic field. We'll continue to work on everything. Follow us and subscribe. Please comment because we enjoy hearing your feedback. Talk to you soon.
Choose you every chance that I take.